really making sales while I'm watching Married at First Sight? And I was. I dreamt of that. Why I quit YouTube? Take one. Fact. Starting this YouTube channel changed my life. I quit my job as a flight attendant and I wanted to get into marketing, but no one wanted to hire me. After being rejected from all the jobs that I wanted to be in, I created this epic career. I worked with people that I loved. It was super creative. I got to create content. I visited beautiful locations, both locally and internationally. I worked with brands that I could only dream of. Basically, I created my dream career. It was awesome. Where was I going with this? However, as this progressed, there was something that was missing. I know it sounds like one of those typical stories of, wow, you manifested everything that you desired and yet something was missing. Yes, it happens. It happened to me. I had to be honest with myself, you know, like if you have everything that you wanted, hello, there was part of me that ignored it and part of me that acknowledged it. So I was living in this like duality. Somewhere along the line, I got drawn to the energetics of everything. Energetics of life, energetics of how you show up in business, energetics of you with yourself. I'd always believed in like the law of attraction and I practiced that. I believed in the quantum energy, but this time hit different. I think a lot of people who have a lot of the material things that they want, sometimes you can have all those material things and still be searching for something. And admittedly, it happened to me. When I realized that this was happening, I did not question it. I leaned into it. They call it the work. Healing, spiritual awakening, personal development, I don't know, but I leaned into it. And the more I participated in these different, what they call modalities or, you know, different practices, life would get easier. One time, it was like 8 o'clock in the evening or something. I was on the couch and my mobile phone was near me and I was hearing ding, 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 ding. And like I was making sales for this product that I created. But it was my first product that I created that I was like, yes, this is in alignment with how I can help people. It's like purpose and profitable. Like what more could you want? And I saw those sales come through and I was like, is this me? Am I really making sales while I'm watching Married at First Sight? And I was. I dreamt of that. You know what? I didn't even dream of that. It was in my realm of desires, but I didn't know that I was in the place for it to already happen. Anyway, it was one of those nights, it was Tuesday, Wednesday, and I was making like hundreds of dollars whilst I was sitting watching maths. I can't deny that this was important to me. There are so many beliefs or limiting beliefs around how purpose, work, and money gets to align, because sometimes like money has like this dirty feeling about it, or if you're in purpose, on purpose, in purpose, it's like you shouldn't make money. But that's what I worked through last year. And as these things were happening, I was just drawn to being present with the shifts that were happening. And because I couldn't really articulate what was going on, I quit. Well, I say I quit because I didn't know when, I didn't know how, I didn't know what it was going to sound like. So I continued to participate in things like regenerating images in memory,
Akashic records reading, human design, hypnosis, like guided meditations, chakra balancing.
like, dude, this world was so fascinating to me. I didn't go into it with like, I need to change my life. Truly, I went into it because there was honest curiosity. I felt one thing and I'm like, ooh, that worked. Like I went to a money activation workshop, which was actually a guided meditation with like a touch of hypnosis. And like a few days later, I manifest a $4,000 gift. Someone gifts me something valued at $4,000. It was my universal assignment to learn how to receive. But anyway, that's for another video. But I'm like, sorry, is this just coincidence? Or is it simply just the frequencies aligning in the quantum? Whether you look at it as synchronicity, serendipity, something idipity, it didn't really matter to me. I was just like, I like this feeling, I like what it's resulting in, and I feel like I'm on the path. It was truly then that everything that I wanted to happen multiplied. It was like, the future me was coming to sit in my body and getting comfortable, but the old me was still like, bitch, sorry, are we both going to occupy this body, mind, and soul? So instead of forcing myself to articulate what was going on or to know the answers or to even explain a journey that I didn't really fully understand, I chose to be present with that. And I think deep down inside, I knew it was going to come back here, but with clarity of purpose and intention. I think my purpose and intention at the beginning was phenomenal. To manifest a dream career. When I quit my job as a flight attendant, all I wanted to do was to replicate that lifestyle without having to be a flight attendant. Luxury travel. I just wanted to have that lifestyle and create it for myself. When you have no experience in doing that or no known guidance in someone who's going to show you the way you self-navigate, that's kind of like quite a major project. when the time came that I was like, oh, I'm gonna quit, I'm gonna stop YouTube, the old me would have said, you cannot do this, like, this is the thing that changed your life, like, why would you? What are people gonna think? The old me would have been connected and tethered to that, but the new me, the woke me, no. I mean, you know, the one who was more aware was not tethered to scarcity, was not tethered to time frames. Time is an illusion. Let's collapse time. If you have been through this journey, you know this. You know that there is no beginning, there's no end. Everything is just a cycle. The new me, the one that I was embracing, was really starting to understand, like, this isn't a time thing. We're not living in a scarce quantum. The time will come and you'll know when the time will come. So this video is that time. In short, we're here. Now, I'm very well aware that some of you may unsubscribe, and not only do I accept that, but I invite you to do so, especially if you're not into things like energetics. I will not be offended, because ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're going. So what can you expect from this channel moving forward? I forgot to mention. Well, if you're interested in crypto and NFT, that sounds scammy. If you're interested in creating a life where you have the time and the money to go where you want, to do what you want, this is the channel for that. Because to create that, what you really want is a combination of mindset, spirituality, and strategy. I took myself from becoming a flight attendant that no one would hire outside of aviation, all the way through to now where that's what I get to do. I just came from Thailand last week on an NFT immersion, a Web3 immersion, and I was able to do that because my business is set up in order to do that. So I show up on the internet as who I am, I share what I know, I share what I love. I know that sounds like so simplistic, but anyone can do that too. Where the work lies in creating that is alignment. Alignment to purpose, alignment to mission, and alignment to vision. Does that sound like a corporate card? Well, that's kind of what it is. So in the journey from leaving my flight attending job to where it is now was a lot of work understanding what is in alignment with myself, such as how would I like to make money and how would I like to be of service to the world, and what are the tasks that I really enjoy doing in my life. So this channel moving forward is geared to helping you with that. Now, if you're into audio learning, I do have a podcast. It's called Market and Manifest. You'll find the link in the description box of this video. Or if you're a coach or a healer and you're ready to take your business to the next step where you know, you are attracting clients online without needing to be on social media every day, go to the link in my bio. I'm running a free masterclass so that you can see how YouTube, the untapped digital resource, will work for you and your business. So that's a free masterclass, which you'll find in the description box of this video. That brings us to the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Now here's an intermission from my dog Mojo. Wouldn't it be so cool if Mojo spoke a different language? Because he speaks English. Ang pangalan ko ay Mojo. Meron akong 4 na ipin. At kahit na 4 lang ang ipin ko, mahilig pa rin ako kumain ng mga treats. Salamat. See you in my next video. See you guys. Gonna help you manifest some stuff. Like your dream life. So easy. Just create aligned content. Be your authentic self. Post to social media and digital platforms. Consistently. Bye from the both of us. See you next week. Paalam.